guys, a really warm welcome back to my channel and to the first video of 2024. Happy New Year to you. I really do hope you had a lovely festive break and you managed to relax and take some time out for a short while at least, hopefully. I did take a week off over Christmas and it was absolutely glorious. I did it last year, I told you about it, and it was the first time I've ever done it and it was just amazing. So yes, I'm feeling rested. I'm ready to come back online. I'm really excited for the year ahead. There's going to be quite a few big changes, but what I thought I would do for this video is an ins and outs, because I've seen this all over social media and I really love the concept of it. So it's essentially the things that you are bringing into your life in 2024 and the things that you are saying goodbye to in 2024. So I really hope you do find the video fun, and maybe you want to leave yours in the comments. That would be really good to see what your ins and outs are for 2024. But for now, grab a drink, get cozy, and let's get into the video. I've had the most ridiculous start to filming this. I was actually already, I've got all my notes here for my look back on 2023, my reflecting, goal setting video and goal setting for the year ahead. But we have just had so many disasters. So there's an actual, I don't know if it's classified as a storm at the moment outside, but it's so bad. I've just had, I don't know if you can see that, I've had we went out. Basically, we've had a catastrophe in the garden. The trampoline went flying across the garden, smashed into the fence, smashed the entire glass table over, all over the floor, it's everywhere. Trying to pick it up, other bits of debris flying around, then a massive gazebo comes flying down the road, scrapes cars. It's been really dangerous. I'm really conscious that I just don't want to be leaving the house at the moment. We actually moved in a storm, if you remember, and tiles flew off the roof. It was dangerous. So please be careful wherever you are. We've also got no power and my battery is on low and I'm a race against time. So I thought I would do the ins and outs video rather than the goal setting and reflection on 2023, but that will be coming soon. But let's get into it because we are short on time. You'll be pleased to hear this isn't going to be too chatty. So my first one, let's go with ins and then we'll go with outs, the things I'm releasing from me in 2024. So in, it's got to be more sleep. I say this every year, but it has to be, because sleep is so vital for development and your health and just general overall well-being and cell regeneration and all of that stuff, and I don't get enough sleep. So sleep is definitely something that I'm going to be working on. I tried to do it last year and I actually did quite well for quite a long time, but then you just get back into bad habits, don't you? So yes, better sleep and better bedtimes. The next one for ins this year is going to be boundaries. I'm going to be setting more boundaries when it comes to work and life, really. I think just having a bit more conviction to say, actually, no, I can't do that by that certain time, because certainly when it comes to brands, it's quite difficult. Sometimes they may give you like a day turnaround and it's really stressful. And obviously this isn't just my only job. That makes sense. This isn't the only job I have. I have other jobs within the social media space. I'm writing for publications, and obviously I'm a mother first and foremost, and a wife. So yeah, it's just boundaries about being a little bit more kind to myself when it comes to that and not trying to do too much. Did I mention as well we have a power cut, so there's no power in this house? I did mention, so I couldn't wash my hair, so I feel like it's quite greasy. But anyway, we move. Time in nature, it's got to be. It's so important for your mental well-being, for your physical well-being, and I love it. Like, it really brings me joy seeing the trees and the animals and wildlife and things like that. So more time in nature for sure in 2024. The next one is prioritizing rest. I'm sure I probably mentioned this last year. I just think I need to realize that rest is productive, and that's the problem, isn't it? Because we are conditioned to think the busier that you are, the more you're achieving, and that's just not the case. Certainly when it comes to online, because there's no downtime, there's no time off. We're self-employed, you don't get holiday, you don't get sick pay, you're just literally, you are your own business, as it were. So for me, I need to prioritize rest, because then I can be more productive and be better at what I do, if that makes sense. So yeah, more rest. The next one is quality time with Stuart and with my friends as well. Just really nurturing my relationships, cherishing them, taking time for them, making time to go out just for a walk or something, or go for a coffee, or just like maybe a date night for Stu and I, that sort of a thing. Just really enjoying that quality time, because it's so precious. Having that, like, friends is so lovely to be able to have that time with them. So yeah, prioritizing more quality time. The next in for 2024 is even more gratitude. And I'm also going to start journaling. I've heard loads about it. I'm not really massively, I've not really ever done it properly. I've done maybe sort of like writing down a gratitude journal, but never actually like journaling, like today we did this, or I'm not quite sure of like do you do it in the future you, or do you do it in the current you? I like the idea of putting things onto paper. So like yesterday, I sat down and this was New Year's Day yesterday, and I just wrote down all of the things that happened last year that I was really grateful for, and maybe I'll include that in my reflection video and goal setting video, but it just makes you realise like all the things that you've done are amazing. So, and also all the bad things, but things you've learnt from and things like that. So definitely something that I'm going to be looking into doing more of is journaling. If you've got any channels that you like for that sort of thing, let me know. If you're into it, we can maybe do a video about it. I've done obviously with law of attraction videos here on this channel, not for everybody, that's okay. But as I said, gratitude has really completely changed my life, and the law of attraction as well. Manifesting this house that we live in, and yeah, I'm just so grateful for so many things. So it's amazing just to be grateful for the little things, and more good things come to you. The next one is romanticizing life. I just love to think of things in a beautiful way, and you know, you're gonna maybe read a book, but read it in the window looking out to the sunset or something. Just little moments, and it's those pockets of joy that really do bring so much gratitude to me. And romanticizing little things, why not just do it? Because we've got to get our kicks where we can, you know? If there's something that makes you happy, like just, yeah, make a moment of it, romanticize it. So I'm going to do more of that unashamedly. The next one is travel. Obviously, I've been really lucky to do lots of travel, and it has been and will always be my key passion. But I want to do more of it, and I want to try and do different things as well, maybe different adventures, especially with the boys. We're going to do a road trip to France next year in some holidays, and then there's other things in motion. I'll talk about them in my 2024 list, I think. But yeah, travel for me, it's just one of those things. I will always sacrifice other things. Like, we don't get takeaways, we don't eat out, we don't really go out very much. Like, I'll sacrifice those things to pay for the travel, if that makes sense. So yeah, more of that, please. The next is lymphatic drainage at home. So much more of like the gua sha and all this sort of jazz. Really got into it this year, and actually I've stopped doing it in the last month or so because I changed the product I was using, and I've noticed it. It's like really good for like draining out this, but I want to go for maybe a couple of massages as well to like fully body drain. So yeah, really into that. It's cheap, it's free if once you've got the tool, and it's really good for you, and it's a little moment as well for self-care in the morning. The next one is supplements to thrive. I really want to get into my health this year. I'll talk about that a bit more in my 2024 goals. But I really want to nurture myself, and that starts with just being better with what I'm putting into my body, and really knowing that actually women's bodies are very different every month. It's like this, it's not just like this like men. You know, we need to be taking things at different parts of the month. I want to up my magnesium, that's really good for sleep as well. So yeah, there's lots of things around that. So supplements is something that I'm going to really invest in, because it is not cheap, but I know that that's something I want to focus on or invest in. So as I said, you know, not smoking, not getting takeaways, all these little things we can actually use in a different way. We can actually use that money to benefit us in a different way. So yeah, started doing my Improve again, and I'm going to get into some more supplements, so I can maybe share that with you if you're interested. And the final one to get into my life for 2024 is to nurture and nourish my health. So it does go in line with that one, but it just really to make sure I am taking care of me. Like I said, productive, rest is productive, more sleep, boundaries, like this whole thing is around health. And I've hit 40 now last month, or November, and I am ready to just really be good to myself, be kind to myself, be better, and just nurture my body. So yes, that's the main overarching thing for 2024. Let's get into what I'm getting rid of in 2024 out of my life that's not serving me. Guys, if you are enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe for more videos on positive mindset, budgeting, healthy living, and lots of videos in between. I'm Lara if you are new here, and I'd love to have you here in this community. And also don't forget to drop your ins and outs in the comments too. I'm really conscious of that. It's probably like it's disrupted all my makeup. It's got like a big, oh dear, I hope you can't see that. I'm gonna just have to try and cover it up. I don't even think I put my lipstick on after I came out from the garden. Right, so out for 2024 is people pleasing. I am so bad for this, or good for this if that's the other way around. I just always think about what's going to be good for other people, never myself. I'm always overthinking. That's probably on here as well. That's my next one, overthinking. I'm always like just making sure other people aren't, I don't know, I just overthink things that they probably have not even thought about, but I'm worrying about. I think lots of people probably feel like this. Doing something for someone else that actually is not right for me, if that makes sense, or over providing something when actually I don't need to do that. Like they're not thinking of me like that. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but people pleasing and overthinking, I'm gonna try. I'm very hard, it's really difficult to not do it because I've just always done it, but yeah, I'm gonna really try. The next one is clutter. So I started my mini series. I have got another video, but I didn't want to do two straight away together. So my next one is my laundry cupboard declutter. I'm gonna be decluttering pockets of my home that I've got too cluttered, that I've got too much mess, too much stuff. I don't need all this stuff. So little bits of decluttering and minimizing my life and just feeling better mentally for it, because the clarity I've had, I cleared this space away the other day before Christmas and I feel amazing since, because I walk in here all day seeing it and it weighs me down. So yes, goodbye clutter, although I do love stuff, but we can work on it. Next one is hustle and burnout. Last year I really burnt out, and I know that's a bit of a buzzword now, but I really did struggle with overload and overworking, and not necessarily like working, I didn't have lots of work, but I was making more work for myself. And then it just wasn't, it was just, I just feel like it goes way back to my childhood of like money and things like that. And I've always tried to build a better life for us as a family. But now I'm sort of like, my mindset is like hustle, hustle, hustle. But actually I'm just tired. I'm just exhausted of keep trying to like do this and actually enjoy what you do have. Don't keep striving for more and more and more, because if you're not then going to enjoy what you have got, then it's not really worth it, if that makes sense. So the hustle culture and the burnout thing, I just need to step away from, realize that if I don't upload, for example, I haven't uploaded on here since the beginning of, or since like the Christmas period, and my brain is like, I can't do that, I can't wait that long, can't make you guys wait that long, or I have to edit videos for all the different platforms that there are, and every time I'm out and making content, and it's like, I'm not gonna, I'd say like get left behind. And I think that's a worry when you are a content creator, because you have to constantly be uploading, and because you're at the risk of you're at the mercy of the algorithm. And that's something I want to just try to step away from a little bit and just think, I'm not worthy. I'm not the sum of my numbers. My worth is not defined by my numbers. So I think that's all in that hustle thing of like not wanting to take your foot off the pedal because you don't want to like miss out on anything. Like it will still be there. And that's the main thing, isn't it? Like I'm back now, hopefully you'll watch this and hopefully it'll inspire you and it bring you value, and that's all I want to do. I want to make a difference to people. So yes, that's that. Next one is bad bedtimes, late bedtimes, because as I said, I need more sleep, so that goes hand in hand. Goodbye to watching my phone first thing, no more. I actually did this last year and it's brilliant. The only thing I look at is my WhatsApp groups for the schools, because I want to make sure I haven't forgotten like odd socks day or dress down day or something. But apart from that, I check there's no like urgent messages from like my mum or anything, and then I won't look at my phone. So no social media, anything like that, until at least I've gone downstairs, had a cup of tea, or seen the children, or like, you know, like I'm not putting, because there's so much in this one device, like all the world's news in this one device. And if the first thing you do is doom scroll and you're like, oh no, now I feel really anxious to start the day, it's not healthy. So yeah, no more phone first thing. The next out for 2024 is bad work-life balance. I think we've covered that already, but just trying to be really mindful that you don't live to work, you work to live. You don't work to live, you live to work. No, the other way around. I'm my own boss, so why do I never give myself any slack or any time off, or like just work every hour? Like, even though I said this yesterday, I was doing this, and then I went online and I started working. It was about 10:30, and I was like, no, Lara, it's 10:30 at night on New Year's Day. What am I doing? But it's difficult when you work for yourself, and there will be boundaries, but it will be just try to get a better work-life balance. Feeling rushed all the time. Now, I'm not going to self-diagnose myself because I'm not professional at all, but I have noticed a lot of my like sort of tendencies of ADHD last year. And I'm not saying I'm ADHD, but I've got lots of things like I will leave things to the last minute and then I'll do it and I'll get really stressed and really rushed, and I could have done it way before, or I'll procrastinate, or I'll do like something that isn't necessary at that time when I've got other things I could be doing, that sort of thing. So feeling rushed all the time is part of that. So I'm going to really try to learn about the way my brain works and my behaviours and things like that, and actually nurture like how I do work and then hopefully make things better that way. And the next one is procrastination. It goes hand in hand, all part of that, but I'm going to use a Pomodoro method where it's 25 minutes of solid work, a 5-minute break, step away from the computer, come back, 25 minutes of solid work. Like sometimes a video will take me 2 days to edit when I could just do it in a couple of hours. So that's because I'm messing around, I'm scrolling on Instagram, I'm going to do emails, I'm going to go and film something midway through editing a video. I need to stop that, I need to focus on the task in hand and be more productive that way. And the final one for 2024 to get out is the victim mentality. And now I have never had this before because I've been a very positive person. I've always looked on the bright side of everything. And last year kind of got me down quite a bit because work was really slow. The whole sort of industry was changing and I felt like I was negatively impacted on my mindset, and I don't want to be a victim. Like, I'm not a victim. I've got a lovely life and an amazing like career and family. But it was like things like that, like lack of work or low income or cost of living crisis, like these things were really making my mindset negative, and I don't want to be that person. So I really truly believe like everything is in the mindset. So even if you've had a bad day, like there's good things in that day. Don't let one bad hour ruin the rest of your day, sort of thing. So yes, getting back to my positive mindset and just being so grateful and happy and appreciating life. So yes, I hope this has been fun for anyone that's been watching and they might be working on their own ins and outs of 2024. Let me know yours if you have thought of anything you want to get rid of in 2024 that was not serving you, anything you want to bring into your life. For me, last year was all about slow living, appreciating the little things. Joy in the mundane was my word of the year, and I'll be sharing my word of the year, sentence of the year in my next video, unless I actually upload my next declutter video. But I've got all that ready. It's all in here. This book is from 2015, I think. It actually says vintage blog, but it's been on the windowsill and it's got really sun bleached. So yeah, I've picked this back up again. I'm going to use this as my journal, and yeah, I'm excited for the year ahead. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I managed to do it without running out of battery or light, so there we go. I now have torches at the ready. We've got candles out. We have a roast dinner to cook today because we put it off yesterday because we've hosted so much over Christmas we were just exhausted, and so we put it off till today, and now there's no power, so I don't know how we're going to cook it. But yeah, what a start to the year. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back with a home vlog soon, a reset, 2024 reset, obviously decluttering, my goals and resolutions video, and loads more. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys so soon. Take care. Bye.